Just thought I'd record this real quick because it's saying one of my other videos that I think I made yesterday, they said that it's still processing. I don't know if it's some type of malfunction, but I didn't want to let it discourage me from posting something new, even if it's just to talk about something unexpected like a vlog not loading up on time. So to kind of still be proactive, I just wanted to just say, hey, look, today's another day, you know, staying as positive as possible and then some, and just being grateful, being um, appreciative of, all the blessings I received in my life and will continue to receive, and just to always understand that, you know, chances are, you could probably be better than even what you think. So, and even if you can't, even if it's just something where you have to just hang up your hat, it's just showing yourself some love is basically the point I'm trying to say. So, I think it's very important, shucks, even if you might not have nothing to say or you're not in the mood, but I think it's very important to just, even if you have to practice it, if it's that hard at first, but basically just to always try to put love and positive vibrations out there. Obviously, I want intelligence. Like, I'm not saying don't use your head and be gullible, and I'm not saying be delusional. I'm just saying, like, as much as you can, try your best to see things from different angles, forgive, and put as much love out there as possible. Mercy, grace, favor, compliments. It could just be a smile. And, almost in a way it adds up, right? Like, if you go through your whole life kind of just always trying to make sure you're keeping that up, the positive vibration, positive energy, then it's like, you know, you have a higher chance of attracting what's similar to you, which is happiness, health, prosperity, giving, intelligence, all this stuff, you know. So, you know, I don't mean to just say that as in there's rewards in it. I just want to say, like, it's just, to me, I think it's just a better way to coexist with anything, right? If you are just, trying to always provide something positive to anything. And, don't, people say don't take things for granted, but that even goes for yourself, right? Like, if you feel a little tired, maybe you might want to take a little nap. Like, my point is, don't take yourself for granted. And just always understand that there's going to be times where, you might feel the crunch. There might be times, maybe there ain't, but there might be times when your back might be up against the wall, or, you just don't know what's going to happen, or maybe your chips are down and you're like, whoa. But, I'm just saying, like, it's all there for you to put your name on it, right? Like, it's like the only reason why the situation kind of is the situation to you is because somehow, some way, it's affecting you. So you can kind of shift the power back to yourself by just understanding that, as real as it might be, it still has to have your permission to affect you, in your mind. Now, obviously, there's limits, I'm not saying that every single thing, like, you jump in a volcano, obviously it's not going to ask your permission to burn you, but you know what I'm saying. For when it comes down to a lot of the goals that people have, or a lot of the ambitions that people have, we sometimes, most people tend to tie themselves to that as far as their worth goes. But all that stuff outside of you is more or less just a bonus and doesn't make you, even though there might be situations that say different. But it's to always try to stay positive and locked in center with yourself, your spirit. Just keeping your soul pure and understanding that, there is going to be things you don't know, or that there's going to be things that catch you off guard. And, sometimes it's just all part of the existence that you live. And it might be hard, but at certain times, even though it might seem like you have every reason to, you might not want to take things too personal, and just kind of understand that, it's like just another day in life, right? Like, I'm not saying be nonchalant, but what I'm saying is, it's like, you don't want to keep looking in the past. You don't want to, you don't want to always, never have nothing new to say, or nothing new to do, or nothing new to plan for. And I'm not saying be an action junkie. I'm just saying, like, just understand that, especially if you're walking, talking, breathing, then that means there's still the potential for something to happen that you might have never even thought about. And even if you are in, you know, even if some way, somehow you are disabled, whether it be physical or financial, whatever, just understand that there's been so many things that's happened that people call miracles, so many things that's happened that people thought that would never happen. It all happened. So you just never know. And it could be one thing. It could be the last thing that makes something happen, or that makes you do it, or that makes you change. And before you know, you're embarking on a path full of question marks, full of unknowns. And you might be like, wow, I didn't look where I'm at now today. I didn't look at this. So, yeah, I just want to take it all into account, that, this is just some of the things that already has happened, and that it can happen to anybody going forward. It's very real, and always try your best to be cool. That's what somebody used to tell me. They said, be cool, be cool. Before I used to go to school sometime. And I still remember it to this day. You know, whether or not things were cool or not, I remember the message of, be cool. So, there's going to be times that they're going to be very heightened times. But if it's possible, if that's what's best, try your best to think, be smart, try to have some courtesy, and, be cool. Be cool.